everyone, welcome to another family time with your favorite family lawyer, Ehi. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being with us. I love you. If you are new here, please don't forget to click the subscribe button down below and turn on the post bell notifications so that you can be notified each time we post a new video. So today, what are we talking about? We're talking about cohabitation. Does cohabitation give you any legal rights? Like, does living together or living together with your partner and at the end of the day you guys split up but you are not married, does it give you any legal rights? Are you protected by the law at the end of the day? First, what is cohabitation? Now, generally when you say cohabiting, you mean living together in the broad sense of the word cohabitation. But in the context, in marital context, when you say cohabitation, we mean living together with someone you are romantically or sexually involved with. That's cohabitation. So let's say you cohabit for a few years or a couple of years and you are not married. Do you have any protection of the law? Are you protected? Do you have any legal rights when you break up? Can you enforce any legal rights against your partner, male or female, when you break up after cohabiting? Now, in Nigeria, cohabitation is unknown or it is not recognized by our law, so it has no legal effect. So even if you cohabit for 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, you are not protected by the law. The only thing is, normally or generally, there is a rebuttable presumption of law that you are married. Of course, rebuttable. So when there's evidence that you're not married, you are not married. So the average Nigerian man or woman believes that once you've lived together with your partner for a couple of years, sometimes even months, you're already married. Well, when you decide to cohabit with your partner, when a man and a woman decide to cohabit, it doesn't mean that they are married. People often say that when you live together, you have a common law marriage. Well, in Nigeria, a common law marriage is a customary law marriage. And for a customary law marriage to be valid, there has to be like the payment of bride price, whether in part or in whole. So if there is no bride price paid by the man to the woman's family, then you cannot say that the man and the woman are married. Even if they've stayed together for 12 years or more, you cannot say that they are married under Nigerian law, because Nigerian law does not recognize cohabitation as marriage. Now, there are some questions that people normally ask as to the particular rights that may or may not exist when you cohabit. So the first one is, can unmarried people have a joint account together? Of course, by all means, I can have a joint account with anybody. So yes, unmarried couple could have joint accounts together. I think that's like one right that they actually enjoy. Everybody does enjoy that right. But when we cohabit, do we have financial responsibilities to each other in the event of a breakup? No. So if I decide to move in with my boyfriend and we stay together for like 3 years, 4 years, and Baba decides that he's not doing again, he wants to move on, does he have any financial obligation to me? He doesn't. He really doesn't. Do I have any financial obligation to him? Well, of course not. I don't. So I realized that in our society today, of course, parenthood is becoming like a key relationship to channeling responsibilities, rights, and duties, and all of that. And that's fine. So if we have a child together and then we break up, but we're not married, and then we break up, do we have financial obligations to the child? Well, yes, we do. Now, I already know that I'm the mother of the child because I carry the child, so I have like financial responsibilities. So now, the man is only responsible financially for the child to the extent that he has acknowledged paternity of that child. So if he refuses to acknowledge paternity of the child, so if he says that that child is not my child, he does not have financial obligation to that child. Nigerian law acknowledges illegitimate children and children born out of wedlock only to the extent that the father of that child acknowledges paternity. We'll delve more into that later, but for now, just understand that where he doesn't acknowledge paternity, guys. So the next thing is, do they have rights over each other's property? Do they have automatic rights over inheritance and all of that? No, they don't. No, they don't. So if I have a property, if I get a property and then I have a boyfriend, we stay together for like 4 years, 5 years, and then we break up, and then my boyfriend comes to say he has like rights in my property. How now? Papa, how? Your name did the agreement. Except of course your name is in the agreement, of which the name has to be explicitly stated. So it has to be like the purchasers, Mr. Abel or Mofoma, and Miss Sandra, or you get, like, the names have to be explicitly stated, otherwise you don't have any rights in the properties. So even after death of one of the spouses, do you have any automatic right of inheritance? No. Intestacy rules in Nigeria says no, you don't. The intestacy rules in Nigeria does not favor unmarried couple. So even if you've spent so many years together and maybe you never even decide to get married, you've lived together to the point where you have like 3 children, 4 children, and you just forget about the fact that we should not even get married at the end of the day, and you forget to get married and your partner dies, you do not have a right of inheritance to his property or to her properties, because there is like a chronological order wherein you could have like rights to inheritance in Nigeria. First the surviving spouse, then the children, then the immediate extended family. So even after the list of the family is exhausted, the law still doesn't give rights to even friends to have inheritance. It goes straight to creditors, and after creditors, administrator general. So at the end of the day, you have nothing. If we are saying that unmarried people who live together do not enjoy any protection of the law, do not have any legal rights under the Nigerian law, how do these people now get rights under the Nigerian law? Are we trying to say that when I've lived together with my boyfriend for like 10 years and he decides that I beg, I know they do again, I want to go and marry another person, all my emotions, finances, and everything I must have invested in the relationship should go to waste? Well, I don't know, but I know that the only way to get legal rights in Nigeria is to get married. So maybe you go through the customary law way, maybe you go through the normal marriage under the act, court marriage way, and all of that. But at the end of the day, Nigerian law is saying that for you to have legal rights, for you to be protected by the law, you have to get married. So I found out that in some European countries there is something called like a cohabitation agreement. So these agreements, you have like, it's more like a prenup, but then it's not a prenup because you guys are not married. So it's like it's just an agreement. You lay down responsibilities, duties, and obligations for 2 people living together, so that in the event of a breakup, the things that have been invested, their emotions, maybe financial investments and everything, things that they must have invested in each other, would not go to waste. But I've never seen a cohabitation agreement in Nigeria. I don't know if you have an idea of a cohabitation agreement existing in Nigeria, or you've seen where a cohabitation agreement has been enforced in Nigeria. Please let me know in the comment section. I told you I'm learning, so please let me know in the comment section. So at the end of the day, the gist is that whether we like it or not, with the way the society is, with the way our country is right now, like with the way Nigeria is, like people live together without getting married. So what do we advise in that circumstance? Like, should they just live together, invest so much in the relationship, and at the end of the day, poof, nothing for them? Well, I would say that they could get into a contract, maybe not called a cohabitation agreement per se, but get into a contract, like spell out responsibilities, spell out duties, spell out obligations that both parties should have in the event of a breakup. But let me know what you think in the comment section. If a contract would fly, if there's another way, if there's no way, just let me know in the comment section. And please endeavor to like this video, share this video, follow us on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram at yourfamilylawyer_ng. Follow me on TikTok at ehi_YFL. Follow me on Twitter at ur_familylawyer. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's important to me that you subscribe. Subscribe, turn on the post bell notification so that when we post our next video, you would be the first to know. Thank you so much for watching. It is Ehi, your family lawyer. I'll see you guys.